Namaste, beautiful beings. This is Belinda Pearl, and welcome to probably going to be the last reading for 2020. So I wanted to use this time for us to kind of ponder back and see what has been gifted to us in this year. And we may look back at 2020 and go like, oh, I don't know what was gifted to me. But if you look back, you may notice that you have pulled along with you or discovered something in you, something about your own inner strength. At least that's what guidance is wanting for me to highlight for you. If you can make a list of everything that you've achieved over 2020, and even if it's the smallest thing, if it's like you made a vegetable garden, which is actually not small at all, or if you chose how to better utilize your finances or something like that, or if you learned something new as well, or if you opened something new, or if anything happened that was new or different in a way that helps you to step more closer into who you are. I feel like 2021, when you look at it from a numerological point of view, the 2021 equals a 5. Now we've come from this 2020, which is a 4. I was saying in 2019, the end of 2019, that this 2020 was about falling more in love with yourself. Now I feel like we're moving into this place of we should have been, I'd say should have, been looking at ourselves more clearly in the mirror. We spent more time with ourselves to define who we are. Instead of our energies being mixed up with everybody else's, maybe we spent more time at home. And so we've really clarified our own energy. I know for me, I've clarified my own energy, and things that seemed cool before don't seem so cool for me anymore. They may be cool for somebody else, but I really clarified who I am and who I wish to be in the world. And I've been answering the call to other people's calls, but not really answering the call to mine. And now I'm deciding it doesn't matter what shows up or what doesn't show up, but now it's time for me to stand in my truest power. So we move into 2021. This is for great transformation. Though I like to say too, when we enter into these spaces or these new timelines or these new portals, is to maybe have an idea and an intention of what it is that you are wishing and wanting for, but then also let it all go so that you can come with a clear palette that as you step into this new year, and it is the whole collective is saying, okay, 2021, new year, 2020 was so last year, was my frown from last year. Now I'm going to step forward. This is Aquarian age with a more bigger smile on my lips so that my teeth are showing and everyone can see me smiling at them. Even if I'm wearing a mask, you can see me smiling at you through my auric field and through my eyes and through my presence. So make that list and see what you've gained over this challenging year. Yeah, we can't deny it. It's been absolutely challenging, but what have you gained? Maybe the smallest thing. Maybe you learned how to cut your own toenails. Maybe that's something you've discovered. Or maybe you've learned to cut your own hair. No, I discovered how to cut my own hair too, which was quite entertaining as well. And it took a couple of days to figure it out, but now I figured it out. Now I know how to do it. Though I do love my hairdresser, so I always go back when hairdressers are open. So let us see what the energy has for us. Close your eyes for a moment. Settle into your seat, settle into your breath, settle into your presence, your beautiful presence that you are, that you've come to share with the world, because we are delighted to have you, absolutely delighted, and delighted to have you stepping into your own eternal being. I know we had full moon in Cancer, a lot of emotional energy. There was this weird mercurial energy happening as well. But there was also this great square that happened, and it's still happening with the sun, with Chiron. So there's a little bit of intensity in the energy of a deep wound. So if you're feeling a little bit nutty in your noggin, your mind's been a little like stir crazy, don't worry. It's not just you, it's everyone too. But this is part of our own human unwinding, the human that we created for the last 200, 400, 600, 4,000 years. Now we are entertaining a new humanity that is wanting and wishing to be birthed and to come through. So may you be part of that absolute change and transformation that 2021 is hopefully bringing. So let us see what the cards and guidance has to share with us today. Oh, it says tantric union. So that's kind of interesting too. This is this divine masculine feminine. I've been wanting to share this divine masculine, divine feminine, and this soul refragmentation, if you will, experience. I'm not going to call it a workshop, it's an experience. So look at, I'll be placing it on my website soon. I'll be sending it in an email, and I'll probably share it with you here too. It's not going to be based specifically on this tantric yoga from this perspective, from that 1% of tantric yoga, but it is this divine masculine feminine coming together. This is us finding our wholeness. But in order for us to birth something new, there is this equilibrium, this balance, the divine masculine feminine that comes together to create something new that plants a seed. So the seedling is being planted, and it's still maybe in that gestation period as well. It's a coming together. It also feels like there's like a harmonizing of our energies as well. We'll be more harmonized together. Maybe as we look at each other in the streets, even if you're looking just with your eyes because your mask is covering your nose and your mouth, you're still able to recognize each other, because some people aren't, you know, I've heard people say to me, I can't recognize people anymore with their mask on. But I was like, well, maybe if you've been not really knowing the person, you just kind of look at them, but you're not really aware of the energy that they bring forward. What is the energy that we are bringing forward? You are bringing forward, me personally is bringing forward. Maybe we can recognize each other in this new space of coming together, embracing each other in a beautiful way, seeing the beauty that the world is here to offer us when we do come together. What are we co-creating? This is an essence of co-creation as well. Also co-creating with the universe. 2020, this year, was also about falling in love with yourself, also falling in love with the universe. So this combining of our energies of loving. Everywhere we go, there is always love and loving. Let us find the nurturing of the universe that wants to nurture with us as we go through this transformational portal, a rebirthing of our humanness, our true human potential, that one that's made in beauty, that one that's made in love. Let us come together. I'm going to pull another card just to see what supports us. This is a goddess pack. I think it's from the Doreen Virtue collection. Let us see what goddess energy wants to come through. And this is my dear Aurora. She's sharing her energies with us. She's been absolutely naughty and been wanting to spend the whole morning with me. So I'm giving her the space and the time to spend that time with me. And also what's I've been reminded of is Kuan Yin yesterday came in multiple times again. She's been very prevalent in my life for a very long time, but she's been coming in. I see her when she comes in, these like great bands of energy and this pure love that she's been bringing in. So not that I'm saying that she's coming in right now, but who knows, possibly. Now that I'm talking about her. Let's take a deep breath in, a full breath out. And let's see what extra guidance has for us. Ishtar, so boundaries. So it's interesting, we're coming together, but also knowing our boundaries as well. It says, love yourself enough to say no to others. No to others' demands on your time and energy. So it's also a claiming of our own energetic field, knowing who we are. So even as we come together, knowing who you are, even though it's now the we, it's knowing your individuality too. This is the Aquarian as well, is to know your individuality as well. So know your boundaries, knowing if people are taking too much from your energy too. You could be somebody that's super empathic and always willing to help and wanting to help. You may be a healer and always overextending yourself. This is time about finding harmony, that equilibrium for us to co-create together. So guidance is sharing this is time for you to stand in your power. This guidance has come up many times before. Stand in your inner power. Be powerful. Find yourself adorned too. Find yourself really standing in who you wish to be, the energies that you want to bring forward. There's a new reckoning, a new time for being. So hopefully all that made some sense. May you have a blessed and beautiful transition into 2021. I look forward to sharing more readings with you in 2021. If you're looking for a personal reading, either where that's Oracle or Akashic, you can always go to my website. I have everything that's online, or you can also send me a private message if you're looking for a reading as well. And so from my heart and Aurora's heart, may you have a blessed and beautiful new year. Again, this is Belinda Pearl, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Namaste. And again, you can find me at belindapearl.com. Namaste.